Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Now, this is how you guys can destroy your radials in 300 miles or less. Now, I have Mickey Thompson ET Street SS's. I just had to fill these up with air. This one caught a nail, so we're gonna head over to Discount Tire to get this one fixed. Hopefully they can go ahead and fix that tire, because I know sometimes they be sketchy on fixing radials, even though these are technically like street and strip tires. I mean, they're DOT legal, so I don't see why they can't fix it. This one, as you guys can see here, it had some OD rubbing. Now, this only started to rub literally like that Saturday night I took it out. I don't know what happened, but there was part of my fender that was poking out here. I actually went ahead and rolled it myself, took a heat gun and some rags, and kind of just like rolled it back in and kind of got everything in line. So hopefully this goes ahead and fixes the problem. Best case scenario, what happens today is they go ahead and they replace this tire because it has like cutting all around it. I mean, it's not deep, so it's not that big of a deal. And they replace it with this brand new tire that I have here, and they're able to patch up this tire. So best case, you know, we have one new tire and one tire that has just a patch and 300 miles on it or so. I mean, these radials literally only have 300 miles on them. I mean, have to go ahead and fill it up with an air compressor. As you guys can see here, this thing is pretty damn good. I mean, it filled up this tire, which was completely flat, in like 30 seconds. So I'm gonna head over there right now before this air does actually come out, because I know there is there's probably a decent sized hole. I know it caught a nail a couple days ago and I didn't drive it. I haven't driven the car since Saturday, so we're gonna get like a cold start. This is gonna be pretty loud. You guys can see here, I actually changed my shift knob and got a new boot here. I tried to go ahead and throw in my, hold up. I tried to go ahead and, I tried to go ahead and throw in my my MGW short throw shifters. Well, you guys can see here, I've been kind of tearing everything apart inside. You guys definitely see. I tried to go ahead and, you know, install my MGW short throw, which this shifter, I don't know what's going on, but I got like all the bolts off besides one. It is literally like rusted on to the transmission, like quite literally rusted on to the transmission. So the last thing I want to do is mess up something with the trans, so I'm still with that seated Tri-X right now. Back seats are out, all that stuff. I actually finally ripped out that subsystem as well, so I kind of did some, like, you know, disassembling here. Shit rattles all over the place now. I have to actually get part of like the seat holder or whatever it is to hold the seat cut, because that's rusted on. So, well, not really rusted, I don't know what it is. It's like so stripped to the point where, you know, it might be rusted. I mean, this was, you know, from my understanding, this was a Midwest car, because I bought it in Indiana. Apparently it was in Texas before me, because I actually found the previous owner that actually owned the car, 2 owners or so, something like that. So it was a Texas car, was in the Midwest, and funny or not, it's back in Texas. So there definitely probably is rust somewhere around here. There's some rust on the bolts back here as well. You guys are probably gonna hear it, but we're gonna go ahead, head over to Discount Tire, get all this fixed up, and I'm gonna wash the car and then get it literally detailed, because this car needs a bath. It is literally filthy, absolutely filthy. Like, I don't want to even show it on camera how bad. Whatever. Like I mean, it is literally absolutely filthy. Got rear-ended. Now, it was like a rear end, like going like 2 miles an hour. Some guy hit me. Luckily, these Ford bumpers with that rear crash report, because you guys know if you have like a 99 to 04 Mustang, you guys know that rear crash report is like 6 inches thick, and it has like 6 or 7 inches of like foam on it. And these bumpers are made of the good ABS plastic, or whatever Ford used back in the day, with some high grade shit. So when he bumped me, it didn't really do anything. All it did was just leave a mark, because I mean the paint technically isn't 100% like fully dried. I just took a touch-up paint and you can't even really see it, so unless I point it out. So it wasn't a big deal. It could have been a lot worse. If I was in the BRZ, would have fucking totaled the car, quite literally, because those cars are you know, engineered to crush, to kind of go ahead and protect the driver. They're just metal. So you get hit, that other car bounces off, and they're fucked up. So yeah, let's get right over to Discount Tire. Alright, so we're headed over to Discount Tire. I'm gonna just drive slow just because that tire technically is leaking air, and the last thing I want to do is have a blowout, so I'm just gonna take it slow. Just drive like 30 miles an hour, 40 the whole way there. This just sucks because this is the last thing I want to do. You know, 300 miles on these radials is have to get one patched and potentially one thrown away, so. I did get out and check the tire after I kind of rolled out, and it seems to be holding air pretty decently, so it's only gonna be about like maybe like a 7-minute drive over there, so hopefully we're good. Like I literally have not driven this car since like Saturday night. And it's Thursday as I'm recording this video. But I do kind of like this knob though, like this white kind of face here. It kind of matches the interior, even though like technically I was planning on like blacking out this whole interior. But I think what I'm gonna do actually is just like, I guess, respray all this white so everything kind of matches better, because like now after me kind of tearing everything down, I mean this paint, whatever this is technically like old, so it definitely needs to be kind of redone. But you guys are right though. One of you guys recommended me to move the mat, to take the mat out. I actually took that mat out, and it actually did kind of, I guess, make everything smoother with the shifting. I guess that thing really was blocking the clutch, because sometimes it'd be really difficult to get the car into first gear, but now since I took that mat out, it's a lot easier, so that's good. They be flying in them vroom cars. Alright, so we're about to pull up the Discount Tire here. There's actually a crazy incline too getting up in this area, so I'll pick up the vlog when we get there, or honestly, hopefully, if they can patch this tire. Because if they can't patch this tire, what I'm gonna have to do literally is I'll just tell them to put the new tire on the tire that can't be patched. I'll drive home on the ripped up tire, and then I'll just get a new tire and then replace that one. So that's probably the best situation we can do, because once they take that nail out, if they can't patch that, I mean, that's it. All right, so good news, they were able to patch up the tire and no more rubbing. So rolling the fenders did work, and we only have to replace one tire, which is always a good sign. Again, these are 275 6015 BBK Thompson ET Street SS's. If I had the R's, I 100% believe I'd have to replace all two, just because of the tread and kind of the softness of the tire. I think they definitely would have been done, because this one was torn up. I have the old one in the back, so like we kind of lucked out. I need to get the front runners. Oh yeah, I for sure need to get the front runners. This shit about to look mean. But you guys can kind of tell here, I don't know, from before, there was like kind of like an indentation in the fender. That's been rolled. I did that literally with the heat gun and some rags, just pushed it back up. But I'll go ahead and show you guys what the old tire did look like. Alright, these are the old tires, and it really wasn't that bad, but you guys can see here, like it was just really, really torn up. And it kind of gets worse down here. I mean, I peeled this a little bit, but yeah, it was, I don't want to take any chances. Just gonna roll it here. Like it was cut all the way down. Like right here is pretty bad. Like this part, that's pretty bad. But yeah, don't be like me and destroy radials within like a couple miles. So yeah, I was gonna wash the car today, but honestly I didn't really realize how late it was. I'm out way too late than I wanted to be out, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that at a later date. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Don't be like me and destroy your radials within like 300 or so miles if you have it in mind, because I barely drove that car with the setup, and this radio is kind of cut up. I mean, it's not too bad, but I honestly just wanted to go ahead and replace it. You guys saw here, if you guys missed it earlier, I completely took everything out of the back. This whole subsystem is out, so if you guys want this Mach audio system, let me know. If you guys want this radio here, it is a 275 6015. It has like some cutting on it, but it's not terrible. I just wanted just to replace it, but let me know. So yeah, it's your boy Ears POV, and catch you guys in the next video. Peace.